Hard to believe, but this firework was massive. On February 8, 2020, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, became home to an astonishing spectacle when a 375-pound aerial firework was launched, setting the record for the heaviest firework ever recorded. As it soared skyward, it reached an eye-popping height of 201 feet, dazzling spectators with its vibrant colors and brilliant patterns lighting up the night sky. This incredible achievement was officially recognized by Guinness World Records, marking a thrilling moment for both the town and the firework enthusiasts who gathered to witness the launch. Imagine standing there, watching an enormous piece of artistry shoot up into the heavens, filling the atmosphere with cheers and excitement. With such a memorable event, Steamboat Springs certainly lit up the 2020 winter skies. Who knew a firework could bring so much joy and be part of a world record? Believe it or not, Colmar is a cultural gem. This enchanting town in northeastern France captivates with its rich tapestry of cultural heritage, showcasing a compelling blend of German and French influences. Known as the capital of Alsace, Colmar has shifted between these two nations throughout its history, creating a unique architectural landscape that narrates its storied past. As you wander through the picturesque cobblestone streets, your eyes will be drawn to the stunning Gothic St. Martin's Church, whose intricate facade and soaring spire evoke the grandeur of medieval architecture. Not far away, the Renaissance-style Maison Pfister boasts vibrant wooden beams and an intricately adorned facade, reflecting the artistry that flourished during the Renaissance. This mesmerizing fusion of styles creates a charming backdrop where visitors can truly experience a living history, as each building and alleyway reveals the layered tales of Colmar's identity. With every step, you encounter influences that have shaped this town, inviting you to explore its beauty and uncover the essence of its vibrant past. Isn't it fascinating how places like Colmar can tell such profound stories? Surprisingly, it's a fact that bees can cause chaos. In 2015, a truck transporting millions of bees flipped over on a highway in Washington state, creating a scene that dozens of stunned drivers could hardly believe. Imagine stepping out of your car, only to be greeted by swarming bees buzzing around like something from a surreal horror movie. The enormous cloud of bees overwhelmed the area, forcing motorists to stay put and approach the situation cautiously. The local police recognized the unusual challenge and quickly called for professional beekeepers to safely handle the chaos. These experts came prepared, allowing them to carefully collect the bees and restore order to the highway. This unusual incident not only highlighted the importance of bees in our ecosystem, but also reminded us that nature can sometimes surprise us in wild and unexpected ways. Is it really true that the slave trade was mostly British? The truth is far more complex. While British ships sailing across the Atlantic are often the focal point of discussions about the transatlantic slave trade, they only transported about 6% of the total enslaved individuals. A staggering 90% of enslaved people were actually sent to Spanish and Portuguese colonies, especially in South America. Brazil, for instance, became one of the largest destinations for enslaved individuals, driven by the booming sugar plantation economy that demanded immense labor power. This trade began as early as the 15th century, with Portugal leading the charge. Their pioneering methods and extensive networks laid the groundwork for other European nations to get involved. Over centuries, the transatlantic slave trade not only fueled economies, but also drastically altered demographics and cultures in the Caribbean and South America. As we reflect on this significant chapter of history, it becomes crucial to recognize the broader context, shining a light on diverse stories that contribute to our world today. Are we ready to explore these often overlooked narratives? Surprisingly, it's a fact that speakeasies thrived during Prohibition. In the 1920s, the U.S. government banned alcohol, prompting inventive bar owners to keep the spirit of socializing alive. Feigning innocence, many of these owner-operated establishments disguised themselves as soda shops. Customers walked in expecting refreshing root beers, yet some were privy to secret passwords that granted them access to hidden stashes of whiskey. This resourceful masquerade allowed revelers to sip fizzy drinks while indulging in illicit cocktails, all right under the noses of law enforcement. Picture it. You enter a cozy soda shop, share a knowing giggle with friends, and perform a secret handshake to access a world of speakeasy thrills. You would feel the electric excitement of rebellion in every corner. These clandestine venues provided a thrilling escape, fostering connections among people eager to share forbidden drinks and laughter. The clever antics of speakeasies during this dry era illustrated not just a thirst for alcohol, but a desire for camaraderie and fun. So, as you savor that root beer float today, imagine the hidden adventures and daring escapades that occurred in those bustling underground bars. Unlock the secrets of ancient law systems. The Code of Hammurabi, crafted around 1754 BC in Mesopotamia, is a fascinating glimpse into humanity's early attempts at justice and governance. Imagine living in a time when written laws were just budding. Hammurabi, the sixth king of Babylon, decided that the citizens needed clear rules to maintain order in their rapidly growing society. This code consists of 282 laws that cover everything from trade regulations to family relations and even personal injury matters. Each law was accompanied by specific punishments designed to fit the crime, following a principle known as an eye for an eye. This famous phrase illustrates the idea of proportional justice. The punishment should match the severity of the wrongdoing. The laws were inscribed on stone tablets and publicly displayed so everyone could see them. Talk about transparency. While some of the punishments seem harsh by today's standards, this code laid the groundwork for many legal systems we know today. So the next time you think about laws and fairness, remember that societies have been grappling with these concepts for thousands of years. Believe it or not, wolverines are fierce survivalists. This incredible creature, weighing only 10 to 25 kilon, packs a powerful punch, displaying qualities that are truly remarkable for its size. Wolverines possess jaws strong enough to crush frozen bones, a testament to their adaptability in harsh environments. With dense fur and a layer of subcutaneous fat, they thrive in frigid temperatures, proving their toughness as they roam the snowy wilderness. Equipped with sharp claws and muscular limbs, wolverines master the steep terrains, climbing cliffs and digging through snow to uncover hidden carcasses. Their acute sense of smell allows them to detect carrion beneath several meters of snow, enabling them to travel up to 40 kilometers in a single day to find food. Even more astonishing, these bold animals are known to fend off larger predators, including wolves and bears, defending their meals with tenacity. Revered in indigenous folklore and studied in wildlife biology, wolverines embody grit, determination, and raw survival instincts. They truly are nature's miniature forces of nature. Guess what really drives thousands of crosses in Lithuania? The Hill of Crosses, a breathtaking pilgrimage site in Lithuania, boasts tens of thousands of crosses, each symbolizing a unique story of faith and resilience. Nestled on a sunlit hillside, this captivating location has been a gathering place for Christian pilgrims of all backgrounds who leave wooden, metal, and decorative crosses as expressions of their devotion. However, its significance extends beyond mere worship. It embodies the Lithuanian spirit, particularly during the harrowing Soviet occupation when religious practices were ruthlessly suppressed. Starting in the 1940s, locals defied oppression by secretly returning to the hill to erect crosses, transforming it into a powerful statement of identity and belief. As you walk through this serene yet striking landscape, you can feel the palpable weight of history and the enduring strength of hope. Today, the Hill of Crosses remains a must-visit destination, serving as a reminder of faith, freedom, and the unbreakable human spirit that inspires countless visitors from around the world. Turns out the truth is that wombats are incredible defenders. These delightful creatures, found mainly in Australia, have an astonishingly effective defense strategy that helps them ward off predators. Wombats showcase their incredible strength through their uniquely robust rear ends, which they leverage as a solid barricade when danger looms. When frightened, a wombat will simply turn around and block the entrance of its burrow with its sturdy backside, creating an almost impenetrable barrier. Picture a dingo, a cunning predator approaching a wombat only to discover that its clever plan has backfired. Its attempts to invade are thwarted by the wombat's formidable defense. This unique approach to survival not only protects their homes, but can also result in serious harm to any animal bold enough to challenge them. Furthermore, these lovable marsupials aren't just tough, they also captivate many with their charming looks and playful behavior. So the next time you encounter a wombat, remember that underneath that cute and cuddly appearance lies a powerful fortress, showcasing the diverse wonders of nature and its surprising resilience. Is it really true that WhatsApp has just 55 employees? The popular messaging app, which billions of people use to connect globally, maintains a surprisingly small team of just 55 employees. This tightly knit group has remained mostly unchanged since Facebook acquired the messaging service in 2014. With so many users sending messages, sharing photos, and making calls every day, you might expect a massive workforce managing it all. However, WhatsApp's success stems from its focus on simplicity and efficient technology rather than a large staff. The small team works diligently to ensure user privacy and security, regularly rolling out features while keeping the app running smoothly. Their ability to innovate with just a handful of people showcases the potential of small teams to drive significant impact. It's fascinating to think about how these 55 individuals manage an app that connects over 2 billion users around the world. Can such a small team really harness the power of messaging on this scale? Guess what really drives eyelid skin's fragility? The skin on your eyelids is the thinnest on your body, measuring just 0.5 millimeter thick. This fragile layer isn't just about its size, it plays a crucial role in protecting your eyes. Since eyelid skin is so sensitive to touch, temperature changes, and environmental irritants, it can quickly respond to potential threats, like a sudden puff of wind or dust. However, this sensitivity comes at a cost. Because it's so delicate, eyelid skin is also more prone to developing fine lines and wrinkles as we grow older. To keep this area looking youthful and healthy, it's essential to use specialized skincare products that cater to its unique needs. Think about gentle cleansers and rich moisturizers specifically designed for the eyelids. So next time you think about skincare, don't forget to give the thinnest skin on your body the TLC it deserves. Believe it or not, kindness shapes children's futures. Research shows that kindness, parenting, and education play a crucial role in how children develop. When adults exhibit compassion, empathy, and patience, kids tend to mirror these positive behaviors. This modeling doesn't just help them learn to be caring, it also strengthens their social connections and boosts their self-esteem. Moreover, in schools where kindness is promoted, bullying tends to decrease, and cooperation among students increases. This highlights how vital it is to nurture emotional intelligence in educational settings. Kindness isn't just a nice quality, it's a powerful tool that can lead to better academic performance and a strong sense of community. Encouraging kindness at home or in school can create an environment where children feel safe and valued, allowing them to thrive both socially and academically. So the next time you show a little compassion, remember that you're not just being nice, you're actively shaping a brighter future for the kids around you. Prepare to be amazed by human history. As of 2022, it is estimated that a staggering 109 billion humans have died throughout our history. That's about 93.8% of all the people who have ever lived. Imagine all those lives, stories, and experiences that have come and gone. This number shows how we've evolved as a species, from our early days as simple hunter-gatherers to today's complex societies. Every generation has contributed to what we know now, but the majority of these individuals are no longer with us. Can you picture the ancient civilizations, the philosophers and the pioneers whose ideas shaped our world? Each of them, now just a name in the history books, played a role in the tapestry of humanity. It's a reminder of both our fleeting existence and the incredible journey of human experience. How does this perspective change how you see your own life and its impact? Experience the magic of optical illusions in snow. When winter blankets the ground, a curious phenomenon occurs that can boggle the mind. In a snowy landscape, a horse may seem to move forward or even backward, creating a captivating optical illusion. This happens because of the bright, reflective surface of the snow, which contrasts sharply with the colors of the horse. Without shadows to help our eyes gauge depth and direction, the brain can get easily confused. Our perception of movement relies on visual cues, and when those cues are altered, even the most experienced observers can be fooled. Imagine standing in a serene, snowy field, watching a horse navigate its way around. Suddenly, it seems like it's moving in the opposite direction of where you thought it was headed. This quirky trick of the eye showcases how uniquely our brains interpret visual information, reminding us that sometimes what we see isn't quite what's happening. Isn't it fascinating how nature can play tricks on us? Did you know humans see about 10 million colors? This incredible fact highlights the amazing complexity of human vision. According to the American Academy of Ophthalmology, our eyes and brains work together to perceive a vast spectrum of colors by interpreting light waves in an incredibly intricate way. Each color we see results from the combination of 3 types of cone cells in our retinas, which are sensitive to different wavelengths of light: red, green, and blue. When these cones interact, they create the vibrant world of color we experience every day. Imagine walking through a garden filled with colorful flowers or watching a sunset. It's this miraculous capability that allows us to appreciate beauty in such depth. Despite being able to see so many colors, the ways people perceive them can vary, influenced by factors like culture and personal experience. How do you experience color in your life? Transform your walls with easy geometric designs. Pattern rollers are a game changer for anyone looking to add style to their space without the hassle of traditional painting. These innovative tools allow you to create stunning geometric patterns effortlessly. Just roll the specially designed roller over a wall and watch as it leaves behind a beautiful design, perfect for any room. Whether you prefer bold shapes or subtle motifs, pattern rollers can accommodate your unique style, giving your walls an artistic touch. They are perfect for DIY enthusiasts or those just starting with home decor. The best part? It requires minimal effort compared to painting, so you can transform an ordinary room into a work of art in no time. Plus, the versatility of pattern rollers means you can experiment with different colors and designs easily. Imagine the satisfaction of crafting a gorgeous feature wall or adding a touch of elegance to your living space. So why not unleash your creativity and give pattern rollers a try? Hard to believe, but the Sphinx has secrets. This iconic limestone statue with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh stands proudly on the Giza Plateau, right next to the famous pyramids. Crafted over 4,500 years ago during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre, it is one of the largest and oldest statues in the world. The Sphinx, measuring about 66 feet tall and 240 feet long, has been a source of endless curiosity, inspiring both awe and speculation. For instance, some historians question how the ancient Egyptians managed to carve such a colossal figure using only primitive tools. Additionally, the Sphinx's missing nose has sparked numerous theories, with some suggesting it was destroyed by cannon fire in the 18th century, while others think it eroded over time. As one of the last remaining wonders of the ancient world, the Great Sphinx continues to captivate visitors and scholars alike, prompting the question, what other secrets lie beneath its sandy exterior? Meet Simba, the goat with world's largest ears. Born in Karachi, Pakistan, Simba is not your average goat. He holds the Guinness World Record for the largest ears on a goat, with each ear measuring an astonishing 21.3 inches. This remarkable trait has captured the hearts of many and brought fame to the charming little farm where he lives. People flock to see him, curious about how such unique features can occur in nature. The massive ears aren't just for show, they actually help Simba regulate his body temperature, which is particularly useful in the warm climate of Pakistan. As he roams the farm, his impressive ears flap and bounce, making him stand out among his fellow goats. His owners have even embraced this unusual distinction, using it to educate others about animal genetics and health. Simba exemplifies how diversity in nature can create unexpected wonders, sparking joy and fascination in everyone who learns about him. Who would have thought a goat could become so famous simply because of his extraordinary ears? Ever heard of time dilation in Einstein's theory? This remarkable idea suggests that time is not a constant, but rather something that can stretch and shrink. According to Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, it turns out that when you're near a massive object, like a planet or a star, time actually moves more slowly compared to areas far away from those massive bodies. Imagine standing next to a black hole. The gravity is so strong that if you could somehow be near it without getting pulled in, you would age more slowly than friends watching from a safe distance. This mind-bending concept reshapes how we understand time and space, raising fascinating questions about how our universe operates. Scientists have tested this phenomenon with amazing gadgets like atomic clocks, and they've confirmed that gravity influences the flow of time. So whether you're dreaming of adventures in space or just wondering about the effects of gravity on everyday life, time dilation shows us how much more there is to discover in our universe. Ever thought about why healthcare projects often start with negotiation? In the initial phase of any healthcare project, professionals juggle emergency response with negotiation strategies that have been fine-tuned over time. Why is this mix so crucial? Well, healthcare settings can present unique challenges, from sudden patient influxes to unexpected supply shortages. By implementing these strategies early on, teams can quickly address urgent needs while also ensuring that all stakeholders, from doctors to suppliers, are on the same page. This combination helps maintain calm and efficiency when time is of the essence. For example, if a new clinic opens in a busy area, negotiating with local suppliers and emergency services can mean the difference between a smooth launch and a chaotic opening day. So, understanding the importance of these initial steps is key to the success of healthcare projects. Hard to believe, but pi contains your birthday. The number pi, roughly 314, is known for its fascinating properties. One of the most intriguing aspects of pi is that its digits seem to be randomly distributed. This means that if you were to look closely, you'd find any sequence of numbers, including your birthday or phone number, hidden within its endless string of decimals. Imagine searching through pi's infinite digits and discovering your special day buried in there. Mathematicians have calculated pi to trillions of digits, and while we have yet to prove it completely random, many believe it is. So what are the chances your birthday pops up in this mathematical marvel? If you ever thought searching for your birthday in pi was just a fun idea, it actually isn't out of the question. So how many digits of pi have you memorized? Ever wondered about the call of the void? This intriguing phenomenon occurs when people suddenly and involuntarily think about how they might die, even if they have no intention of self-harm. Picture standing on a cliff and for a split second, you imagine jumping off, even though you know you have no desire to do so. This brain quirk can be surprisingly common, and it's not just limited to extreme situations. It might happen while driving, walking near a busy road, or simply standing on a high balcony. Neuroscientists believe this experience may be linked to our brain's way of assessing risks and evaluating safety. While it can feel unsettling, it's a normal part of human psychology. So, next time you find yourself in a precarious place and have that fleeting thought, remember, you're not alone in this peculiar mental twist. Most people don't know this, but irons can grill sandwiches. In a fun twist on dorm life cooking, some creative students have discovered that clothing irons make surprisingly good sandwich grills. When space is limited and kitchen appliances are scarce, these inventive residents use their irons to transform simple ingredients into tasty meals. Picture this. A standard iron gets plugged in, preheated, and then pressed down on a sandwich filled with cheese, meats, and veggies, sizzling away. Not only does this method allow for quick meals, but it also sparks a sense of camaraderie as friends gather around to share tips and favorite fillings. This innovative cooking hack showcases the resourcefulness of students who find ways to enjoy homemade meals without needing a full kitchen. Have you ever thought of using an iron for cooking? It's a perfect example of thinking outside the box. Ever thought about why PTSD took so long to recognize? Post-traumatic stress disorder, known as PTSD, wasn't officially recognized as a medical diagnosis until 1980, even though symptoms have been documented for much longer. This delay highlights a curious period in medical history when the understanding of mental health was far less advanced. Veterans returning from wars often exhibited signs of trauma that were dismissed as mere emotional weakness. It wasn't until the psychological impacts of trauma became more widely studied that PTSD was identified as a distinct condition. The American Psychiatric Association included PTSD in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders for the first time in 1980, marking a significant step forward. Through research and advocacy, awareness of PTSD has grown, helping countless individuals receive proper treatment and support. Understanding its history sheds light on how far we have come in recognizing and addressing mental health issues. Did you know North Korea has a space program? Despite its secretive reputation, North Korea made headlines in 1998 when it attempted to launch a satellite that failed to reach orbit. This ambitious move marked the beginning of its controversial space endeavors. Since then, the country has tried 4 more launches, with the latest one occurring in 2016. North Korea proudly announces that all its launches are successful, but the reality is a bit more complicated. Out of the satellites launched, only 2 managed to enter orbit, yet both subsequently failed to operate as intended. This raises questions about the true capabilities of North Korea's space technology and how much credibility their claims hold in the international arena. The world watches closely, curious about the motivations behind these launches. Are they meant for scientific exploration, or are they more about showcasing power? As global tensions rise, the implications of such a program could be significant. What will the future hold for North Korea's space ambitions? What if I told you the Sahara isn't all sand? Surprisingly, only about 1/4 of this vast desert is actually covered in sand dunes. The Sahara, which spans over 3.6 million square miles across North Africa, has a diverse landscape that includes rocky plateaus, gravel plains, and even mountains. In fact, some areas are so rocky that they resemble a giant stone garden. Visitors might think of the Sahara as endless seas of golden sand, but much of it is made up of bare ground and salt flats. These varied terrains support unique ecosystems and wildlife. You'll find surprising plants that can thrive in such harsh conditions, as well as animals like foxes, snakes, and even insects. The Sahara is more than just deserts. It tells a complex story of climate, geology, and life adapting in extreme environments. So the next time you think of the Sahara, remember it's not just a sand-filled place. Did you know Germany has a unique traffic light game? In the bustling streets of Germany, waiting at a traffic light can become a fun experience. Pedestrians find themselves engaging in a game of Pong right at the crosswalk. This clever innovation uses interactive traffic signals that allow people to play a simple version of the classic game while they wait for the light to change. Imagine standing there, tapping on a screen to send a virtual ball back and forth, competing against another player waiting on the opposite side. It transforms those boring moments into exciting seconds of entertainment, promoting both fun and awareness of traffic rules. This delightful addition encourages people to focus on the light, making sure they're ready to cross safely when it turns green. It's a fantastic way to boost public morale and make city life a bit more enjoyable. So next time you're in Germany, keep an eye out for these interactive signals. Wouldn't it be great if other countries adopted similar ideas? Believe it or not, everyday items can be dangerous. When we're multitasking or lost in thought, we might not realize how careless we've become with the objects around us. Whether it's a hot cup of coffee, a sharp kitchen knife, or even a simple pen, mishandling these items can lead to unexpected accidents. For instance, spilling hot liquid can cause burns, and a slip with a knife can result in cuts. Studies show that our minds often wander when we juggle multiple tasks, making us less aware of our surroundings. In fact, focusing on just one thing at a time can help prevent these small mishaps. So next time you're rushing or distracted, remember to slow down and pay attention. Your safety is worth it. It's all too easy to overlook these simple yet significant details in our daily lives. By practicing mindful habits, like being present and careful, we can reduce the chances of accidents and keep ourselves and those around us safe. What changes can you make to stay safe with everyday items? Ever wondered about the friend paradox? This intriguing concept reveals a surprising fact. Your friends likely have more friends than you do. The friend paradox occurs because of the way social networks are built. In these networks, popular people are often connected to many individuals. So when you look at your friends' friend lists, those popular ones appear multiple times. Imagine if you're friends with a social butterfly who knows everyone. While you might have a close circle of buddies, that friend's connections can make it seem like they're surrounded by even more people. This phenomenon sheds light on how friendship dynamics work in our lives. It challenges our perceptions of popularity and belonging, making us rethink how we view our own social circles. So the next time you feel like your friends are winning in the friendship game, remember that their connections might not tell the full story. Can you believe the Korea and US tensions? Since 2002, a simmering conflict has marked the relationship between Korea, the United States, and the European Union, creating a complex web of geopolitical tension. This conflict isn't just about borders or trade. It is deeply rooted in differing ideologies and security concerns. Korea, particularly North Korea, has often found itself at odds with both the US and the EU, leading to sanctions and diplomatic standoffs. These nations have clashed over North Korea's nuclear ambitions and the implications for global security. Meanwhile, the US has been keen on enforcing its policies in the region, which sometimes puts it at odds with European interests. As these tensions unfold, they can influence global markets, international relations, and even the everyday lives of people in affected regions. Understanding these dynamics is crucial, as they shape not just the future of the Korean Peninsula, but also the broader landscape of international politics. What does this mean for global peace and cooperation going forward? Here's a wild fact about yellow-fleshed watermelons. These unique fruits, often referred to as yellow crimson, are an exciting twist on the traditional watermelon we all know and love. Originating from Africa, yellow-fleshed watermelons have a striking yellow color that sets them apart from the more common red variety. This vibrant hue comes from a lack of lycopene, the antioxidant that gives red watermelons their color. Instead, these yellow beauties are packed with higher levels of beta-carotene, which is not only responsible for their sunny shade, but also offers health benefits, like supporting eye health and boosting your immune system. Despite being lesser known, yellow-fleshed watermelons are a delicious and refreshing choice, making them a fun and healthy option for summer picnics and backyard barbecues. Have you ever tried one? Guess what really drives Minecraft's massive sales? Minecraft holds the record as the best-selling video game ever, with over 300 million copies sold around the globe. This incredible number shows just how much players love the game. Every month, around 140 million active players dive into its blocky, creative world, showcasing the game's lasting appeal. But what makes Minecraft so captivating? Its unique blend of exploration, creativity, and survival keeps players of all ages hooked. You can build anything from simple houses to complex castles, while battling creatures like zombies and skeletons. Plus, frequent updates introduce new features and adventures, so there's always something fresh to experience. Whether you're playing alone or teaming up with friends, Minecraft's charm never fades. It's more than just a game. It's a platform for creativity and collaboration, appealing to both seasoned gamers and newcomers alike. You won't believe this about octopus limbs. Many people think octopuses have tentacles, but that's not quite right. In fact, octopuses possess 8 limbs called arms, which are quite different from tentacles. Tentacles are specialized limbs that have suckers only at their tips, like those of squid and cuttlefish. Octopus arms, on the other hand, are equipped with suckers along most of their length, allowing for incredible grip and manipulation of objects. This unique structure helps octopuses perform astonishing feats, like opening jars and interacting with their environment in clever ways. Plus, their arms are incredibly flexible and can even taste what they touch. So next time you see an octopus, remember, it's not just about the number of limbs. The way those arms work makes them truly special in the animal kingdom. Isn't that fascinating? Here's what actually happens when dicks mate. These adorable antelopes, native to the dense forests of East Africa, are quite unique in the animal kingdom. Unlike most antelopes that prefer to roam in herds or form transient relationships, dicks are known for their lifelong monogamy. Once they find a partner, they stick together for life, reinforcing their bond through mutual grooming and shared vigilance. They are often seen grazing peacefully together, and their strong partnership helps them thrive in their natural habitat. During the breeding season, a couple can intensely protect their territory, making sure it remains safe from intruders. This commitment to one another is not just about love, it's a survival strategy that allows them to raise their young in a secure environment. Isn't it fascinating how these small antelopes create such lasting connections in the wild? Prepare to be amazed by the art of sack brewing. Unlike beer and wine, sack stands out due to its unique brewing process called multiple parallel fermentation. This fascinating technique allows for the simultaneous saccharification and fermentation of rice, resulting in a rich and complex flavor profile that's truly one of a kind. The entire process can take anywhere from a few weeks to several months, depending on the precise type of sake being crafted. What makes sack even more intriguing is its flavor diversity, which is influenced by several key factors. These include the rice polishing ratio, the composition of the water used, the specific fermentation techniques employed, and how long the sack is aged. Each of these elements plays a vital role in creating the distinct taste that sack enthusiasts love. Have you ever tasted a sack with its own unique story? Turns out the truth is that memory can amaze. Kim Peek was a remarkable savant whose extraordinary memory abilities captivated everyone around him. Despite facing developmental disabilities, he became an inspiration for the character Raymond Babbitt in the famous film Rain Man. Peek had an extraordinary talent. He could read 2 pages of a book simultaneously, using each eye to scan a different page. This incredible skill meant he absorbed information like a sponge, retaining a vast amount of knowledge on subjects like history and geography. Imagine being able to recall almost everything you've ever read. Kim's unique brain allowed him to connect facts in ways that often left others in awe. His story shows us that exceptional abilities can emerge in surprising places, challenging our views on intelligence and memory. How can we learn from Kim's life and the hidden potential in everyone? Most people don't know this, but the Kuiper Belt is fascinating. This vast, icy region of space lies just beyond Neptune's orbit and stretches billions of kilometers into the dark expanse of our solar system. It's home to many icy bodies, including well-known dwarf planets like Pluto and Eris, which challenge our understanding of what a planet really is. Scientists believe the Kuiper Belt serves as a remnant of the early solar system, containing materials that never came together to form a planet. It's like a treasure chest of cosmic artifacts, and there could be many undiscovered worlds hidden within. As we explore more, we may find new celestial bodies that could shed light on how our solar system formed and evolved over billions of years. Who knows what secrets this mysterious region holds in its icy embrace? Believe it or not, Jay-Z faced backlash from his mother. In the heated rap feud between Jay-Z and Nas, tensions escalated when Jay-Z released a diss track that hinted at a scandalous affair involving Nas and his girlfriend. The track was bold and loaded with accusations, sparking intense discussions in the hip-hop community. However, what many fans didn't know is that behind the scenes, Jay-Z's mother was not pleased with her son's choice of words. She urged Jay-Z to reconsider his actions, expressing concern for not only Nas, but also for the wider impact of their rivalry. This situation highlights a fascinating dynamic often overlooked in the music industry, where personal relationships can collide with professional rivalries. Jay-Z's mother played a crucial role in reminding him about family values and respect, urging him to apologize. Could this mother-son conversation have changed the course of their rivalry? Believe it or not, Airbnb created a superhero mansion. This unique experience in collaboration with The Incredibles allows fans to dive into a vibrant world of superheroes. The Fashion Mansion, inspired by the beloved animated film, gives visitors the chance to design their own custom superhero suits. Imagine stepping into a space that combines fantasy and reality, filled with colorful decor and interactive elements that celebrate the adventurous spirit of The Incredibles. Guests can unleash their creativity and feel like they're part of the action, all while enjoying a stunning setting designed for family fun. From building a unique outfit to exploring various themed areas, this destination transforms the typical vacation into an unforgettable adventure. Whether you're a die-hard fan of the movie or simply looking for a fun getaway, the Fashion Mansion offers a unique blend of excitement and inspiration. Who wouldn't want to suit up as their favorite superhero for a day? This collaboration showcases how entertainment and travel can merge to create magical experiences. Believe it or not, pygmy elephants are fascinating. These unique creatures, often found in the forests of Central Africa, stand out not just for their smaller size, but also for their striking features. Pygmy elephants possess larger ears that help them regulate body temperature and communicate with one another over long distances. Their tails are longer and often graze the ground, adding to their distinctive appearance. Unlike the aggressive behavior typically seen in their larger relatives, pygmy elephants are known for being more gentle and less confrontational, making them a joy to observe in the wild. Their straighter fetlocks, a unique trait among elephants, assist in their agility, allowing them to navigate dense forest environments easily. Living in small, close-knit family groups, these elephants show a strong bond with one another, cooperating and caring for their young. This social structure is crucial for their survival, as they rely on one another for protection and learning. With so many remarkable qualities, pygmy elephants continue to captivate wildlife enthusiasts and researchers alike. What more will we learn about these incredible animals? Guess what really drives Spam's popularity during wartime? Spam, the iconic canned food, became a staple during World War II when countries faced food shortages and needed nutritious options. Its long shelf life made it incredibly convenient for troops and civilians alike, as it could withstand the rigors of transport without spoiling. Packed with protein and easy to prepare, Spam was seen as a reliable source of nourishment, whether served straight from the can or transformed into tasty dishes. Families at home would stock up on Spam, knowing it could be kept for months, solving many meal planning challenges. Its versatility in cooking allowed for a variety of recipes, helping keep meals interesting during tough times. Today, Spam remains a beloved part of many cuisines and continues to evoke nostalgia for that era. How did this humble can become such a classic? Have you ever wondered why cacti are so protected? In Arizona, cutting down specific types of cacti, like the iconic saguaro, can lead to severe legal consequences, including a prison sentence of over 20 years. This tough stance highlights how crucial these plants are to the local ecosystem and culture. Cacti play a vital role in Arizona's desert habitat, providing food and shelter for local wildlife, including birds and small mammals. They also hold cultural significance for many indigenous communities who view them as symbols of resilience and survival. With their ability to store water and thrive in harsh conditions, cacti are remarkable survivors in the desert. By protecting them, the law aims to preserve the biodiversity that makes Arizona unique. So next time you spot a cactus in the wild, remember it's more than just a plant. It's an important part of the desert community, deserving of respect and protection. Explore the world of Michelin stars with Alain Ducasse. Born in France, Alain Ducasse is a culinary genius who has achieved an incredible total of 21 Michelin stars in his career, cementing his status as the most Michelin-starred chef in history. But what does it mean to earn a Michelin star? The Michelin Guide awards these prestigious stars based on the quality of food, the mastery of technique, and the overall dining experience. Ducasse's restaurants showcase a blend of traditional French cuisine and innovative techniques that keep his plates fresh and exciting. His journey began humbly as an apprentice, but through dedication and passion, he transformed the culinary landscape. From the luxurious elegance of his flagship restaurant in Paris to his ventures across the globe, Ducasse has consistently pushed culinary boundaries. His remarkable talent not only delights diners, but also inspires countless chefs around the world. Can you imagine the dedication required to achieve such a prestigious status in the culinary world? What's so special about the Uruguay bird's death? In the United States, the death of a Uruguay bird is treated with deep reverence, highlighting its symbolic importance. This bird symbolizes connection to nature and cultural heritage, resonating with many communities. When a Uruguay bird passes away, it doesn't go unnoticed. Instead, it is sent to the People's Repository, Uruguay in Colorado, where a respectful preservation process takes place. This isn't just about the bird, it's about honoring its spirit through a ceremony rooted in Native American traditions. These rituals often involve storytelling, songs, and dances that celebrate the bird's life and significance. The gathering of community members during this ceremony showcases their respect for nature and their desire to maintain a bond with it. Such ceremonies encourage reflection on the interconnectedness of all living beings. By honoring the Uruguay bird, people also remind themselves of the vital role nature plays in their lives. Isn't it fascinating how a single bird can represent so much history and emotion? Imagine standing in 4 states at once. At the 4 corners, you can literally experience this unique phenomenon where Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico meet. Located in the southwestern United States, this is the only spot in the country where 4 states converge, making it a popular destination for tourists and adventure seekers alike. Visitors can have their picture taken at the marker that signifies the exact point, often posing with limbs in different states. The area is rich in Native American culture, surrounded by beautiful landscapes, including the stunning red rock formations of the Southwest. While you're there, you can enjoy local art, crafts, and traditional food from nearby tribes, making for a well-rounded visit. Each state has its own distinct character and attractions, from Utah's national parks to Arizona's Grand Canyon, Colorado's mountains, and New Mexico's vibrant culture. So whether you're a geography buff or just looking for a fun photo op, 4 Corners offers a unique way to celebrate the diverse beauty of the U.S. Have you ever wondered why people rush to spend cash? In Yugoslavia during the 1990s, hyperinflation was so extreme that it transformed everyday life. Imagine going to work and receiving your pay twice in a single day. This was the reality for many workers who desperately tried to keep their earnings from losing value within hours. Prices soared at an alarming rate, meaning that money in the morning could purchase far less by evening. As a result, employees hurried to local shops immediately after receiving their wages, buying groceries or essential items before their cash would shrink in value. The atmosphere in cities was charged with urgency as people raced against time to secure their needs. This bizarre economic situation highlighted the dramatic effects of hyperinflation and the unprecedented challenges it posed to everyday life in Yugoslavia during that tumultuous decade. What if Kim Kardashian used sign language in school? During her school years, Kim Kardashian creatively learned the alphabet in American Sign Language, ASL, and found a clever way to communicate with her friends during tests. Instead of relying on spoken words, she and her buddies would fingerspell answers to each other from across the classroom. This unique approach not only highlights her resourcefulness, but also showcases her early penchant for thinking outside the box. Although this wasn't the intended use of ASL, it adds a fun and humorous chapter to her life story. Fast forward to today, Kardashian has shifted her focus from school pranks to serious matters like law reform, but she still chuckles at those childhood days. This anecdote reminds us that creativity can emerge in the most unexpected ways, even in a test-taking situation. This might surprise you. Ancient Egypt prized knowledge. In a bustling ancient world, the Library of Alexandria stood as a monumental symbol of learning. Whenever ships docked at Egyptian ports, officials closely examined their cargo for any books. If they found any texts, those books were whisked away to the library. There, scribes would meticulously copy each text to preserve the knowledge contained within. The originals remained housed safely in the Grand Library, while the copies were returned to the original owners. This practice helped maintain a treasure trove of information, ensuring that vital writings, from philosophy to science, were safeguarded for future generations. The Library of Alexandria became a beacon of enlightenment, drawing scholars from near and far, and creating a culture where knowledge was not just valued, but actively sought after. Can you imagine the excitement of discovering new ideas in ancient scrolls? Can you believe clownfish swim with sea anemones? This vibrant little fish has an amazing survival trick. Clownfish, often seen in brightly colored reefs, have a special bond with sea anemones, which are the soft, tentacled creatures lurking in the ocean. What makes this relationship so unique is how the clownfish is able to live among the anemone's stinging tentacles without getting hurt. This is thanks to a special mucus layer on their skin that protects them. In return, clownfish offer the anemone food scraps and help keep it clean by removing parasites. This partnership is a classic example of symbiosis, where two different species work together for mutual benefit. By seeking shelter in the anemone's protective embrace, clownfish can escape hungry predators like bigger fish. Isn't it amazing how nature creates such beautiful connections? So the next time you see a clownfish darting around, remember that it's not just a pretty face, but a creature thriving through teamwork in the vibrant ocean world. Surprisingly, it's a fact that most emails are spam. Did you know that a staggering 97% of all emails sent around the globe are classified as spam? This unwanted flood of messages fills our inboxes with everything from deceptive schemes to endless advertisements. Besides being annoying, spam can significantly harm businesses, costing them billions annually. Think about the millions of hours employees waste sifting through their inboxes to find important messages. A good chunk of their productivity is lost dealing with spam, which also leads to hefty expenses for cybersecurity measures designed to combat these pesky messages. Companies have to invest in tools and strategies to filter spam, making it a big financial burden. With this overwhelming amount of spam, it's clear that email users and businesses alike need better ways to manage their inboxes. What steps can we take to tackle this digital nuisance? Did you know that frogs love water while toads roam? Frogs and toads may seem similar, but they have distinct habitat preferences that set them apart. Frogs thrive in moist environments and usually need to be near water to survive. This is because their skin is permeable, meaning they can lose moisture quickly. On the other hand, toads are more adaptable and can often be found in drier regions, allowing them to explore beyond the waterside. This difference in habitat choice is key to their survival. Toads can venture farther into fields and forests in search of food, while frogs often stick close to ponds and streams. So if you see a hopping creature far from water, chances are it's a toad. Knowing these differences helps us appreciate the incredible adaptability of these amphibians and reminds us how diverse life on Earth can be. Turns out the truth is that lizards can squirt blood. The short-horned lizard has a fascinating defense mechanism that's not just impressive but also quite unusual. When threatened by predators like coyotes or wolves, this small reptile can shoot a stream of blood from its eyes, reaching distances of up to 3 feet. How does it work? The lizard's ocular sinuses fill with blood, creating pressure that forces the blood out in an unexpected spray. This isn't just a party trick. The expelled blood contains chemicals that taste horrible to its would-be attackers, making them think twice about chasing it. By using this unique tactic, the short-horned lizard can confuse and repel its predators, giving it a fighting chance to escape danger. However, this dramatic measure is only used in extreme situations, highlighting how adaptable and clever these little creatures can be in the wild. Why exactly does Wisconsin call itself the Badger State? It might surprise you to learn that the nickname has nothing to do with the furry animal itself. Back in the early 19th century, Wisconsin's lead miners faced brutally cold winters. To survive, they dug tunnels in the earth to create warm shelters, much like badgers burrow into the ground. Their underground homes earned them the moniker Badgers, a clever nod to their lifestyle. Over time, this nickname stuck, and Wisconsin embraced it wholeheartedly. Today, the badger is not only a beloved state symbol, but also a source of pride, adorning sports team logos and appearing on government seals. In fact, you can even spot this iconic creature on various merchandise and promotional materials related to the state. The transformation of miners into a symbol of resilience and community spirit reflects Wisconsin's rich history and the tenacity of its people. So next time you hear a reference to the Badger State, you'll know the unique story behind it. Prepare to be amazed by Vin Diesel's real name. Did you know that this iconic action star was born Mark Sinclair? While most people recognize him for his tough guy roles in blockbuster movies like Fast and Furious, the name Mark Sinclair might not ring a bell. Diesel chose his stage name to give himself a more unique identity in Hollywood. It's believed he got Diesel from his early days working as a bouncer, where he had loads of energy, like diesel fuel. This name change is not just a fun fact. It reflects how actors often create personas that help them stand out. Sinclair's journey from a kid in Alameda, California, to a worldwide sensation shows how reinventing oneself can lead to great success and fame. So the next time you see Vin Diesel on screen, remember that Mark Sinclair has an incredible story behind the name. Can you imagine that iceberg lettuce is mostly water? Iceberg lettuce contains about 96% water, which is a surprising fact for many. This large water content makes it a refreshing addition to salads and sandwiches, especially on hot days. However, because it's so watery, iceberg lettuce isn't packed with vitamins and minerals like some other leafy greens. While it does provide a small amount of vitamin K and some folate, it's not the best choice if you're looking to boost your nutrient intake. So if you're craving something more nutrient-dense, consider options like spinach or kale. These greens not only hydrate you, but also deliver essential nutrients your body needs. Next time you enjoy a crunchy bite of iceberg lettuce, remember, it's mostly water, providing you refreshing crunch rather than a health boost. Why do silverback gorillas have such amazing strength? These incredible animals can deadlift an impressive weight, showcasing their remarkable physical power. Adult male silverbacks can weigh up to 400 pounds and possess muscles that are much denser than those of humans. Despite being primarily herbivorous, munching on leaves, stems, and fruit, they exhibit strength that is nearly 10 times greater than that of an average human. This might seem surprising, but their physical prowess is essential for survival in their lush, forested habitats. Their strength comes in handy for climbing trees, defending their troops, and establishing dominance among other males. When in danger, a silverback's sheer size and strength can deter potential threats, ensuring the safety of their family group. Watching a silverback move is a fascinating sight, as they often display both grace and power. This combination of muscle and agility allows them to navigate difficult terrains while foraging for food. Isn't it amazing how such a strong creature relies mostly on plant-based diets? What made Mariah Carey's music unforgettable? In 1990, Mariah Carey burst onto the music scene with her debut single, Vision of Love, which instantly captivated listeners and showcased her extraordinary 5-octave vocal range. This remarkable ability not only set her apart from her contemporaries, but also paved the way for a dazzling career filled with hits. Fast forward to the holiday season, and you'll find her iconic song, All I Want for Christmas Is You, playing everywhere. This catchy tune has become a beloved Christmas staple, providing joy and nostalgia for fans around the world each year. Carey's fusion of pop and R&B styles helped shape the music landscape, earning her a place as one of the genre's most influential figures. With her blend of technical prowess and emotional depth, it's no wonder Mariah Carey's songs continue to resonate with both old fans and new listeners alike. So what is it about her music that has made such a lasting impact on generations? You might be shocked to learn that jaguars get high. These majestic big cats engage in a curious behavior in the wild, where they intentionally seek out hallucinogenic roots. By munching on these plants, jaguars experience heightened senses that enhance their hunting skills. Imagine prowling through the jungle, your senses tuned to catch the faintest movement or sound. This natural high gives them an edge when tracking down elusive prey. Jaguars have to be stealthy hunters, and by consuming these roots, they create a sharp awareness of their surroundings. Researchers believe this unique behavior highlights the complex relationship between these amazing animals and their environment, showing us that nature holds surprises that even experts are still uncovering. So next time you think about jaguars, remember they might just be taking a trip to ensure their next meal is a success. You won't believe what happened on Mount Everest. In 2005, a daring couple from Nepal took their love to breathtaking heights by getting married right at the summit of this iconic mountain. Climbing to the top was no easy feat. They faced harsh weather conditions, altitude sickness, and the physical demands of the arduous trek. Their wedding at an altitude of 29 feet not only showcased their adventurous spirit, but also made them a part of Everest's history. Adding to the mountain's legacy, 13-year-old Jordan Romero became the youngest person to conquer Everest just a few years earlier, in 2010. His incredible achievement inspired a new generation of climbers and adventurers. Both stories highlight the mountain's allure and challenge, stirring wonder about what draws people to such heights. Are we simply chasing dreams, or is there something magical in standing atop the world? Did you know Venezuela has the world's highest water level? At a staggering 177.9 meters, Venezuela's water level is like no other on our planet. This impressive measurement comes from the country's remarkable natural features, particularly the stunning Angel Falls, recognized as the tallest uninterrupted waterfall in the world. Nestled in the Gran Sabana region, Angel Falls plunges dramatically, creating a breathtaking sight that attracts adventurers and travelers from around the globe. The water cascades over the edge of the Ollantaytambo, a massive tabletop mountain, taking a mesmerizing journey down to the rainforest below. Besides its breathtaking views, this waterfall is a crucial part of the ecosystem, supporting diverse wildlife and plant species. So next time you're dreaming of adventure, consider Venezuela and its awe-inspiring heights. Who wouldn't want to stand in the presence of such natural wonder? Why does Edinburgh showcase so many booksellers? Edinburgh, Scotland, holds the title for the highest number of booksellers per person among British cities, and it's a fascinating reflection of the city's deep-rooted literary heritage. With countless bookstores lining its historic streets, this vibrant city thrives on a love for reading and storytelling. From cozy secondhand shops stuffed with hidden gems to contemporary bookstores featuring the latest bestsellers, there's a unique charm in every corner. The presence of renowned festivals like the Edinburgh International Book Festival further amplifies this passion, drawing in authors and bibliophiles from all over the globe. Community events, book clubs, and readings foster a strong connection between people and literature, making reading not just a pastime, but a fundamental part of Edinburgh's identity. Isn't it inspiring how a city can come alive through the love of books? Is it really true that wolves howl? Wolves are often depicted howling at the moon in movies and folklore, but the reality is quite different. These fascinating creatures use their howls as a vital means of communication. Howling helps wolves stay connected with their pack members, especially over long distances in the wilderness, where sound travels far. Each wolf has a unique howl, allowing pack members to recognize each other's calls. This is essential for coordinating movements, locating missing members, and maintaining social bonds within the pack. When a wolf howls, it can reach up to 6 miles away in the right conditions. Howling often occurs during the twilight hours, which is when wolves are most active. This is not just a charming behavior, it plays a significant role in their survival. So next time you hear a wolf's howl, remember that it's not just singing to the moon, but rather sending a message to its friends and family in the wild. Are you curious about more secrets of the animal kingdom? Guess what really drives the mystery of a famous jacket? This jacket, worn by Jackie Kennedy on that tragic day in Dallas when her husband, President John F. Kennedy, was assassinated, holds a secret that will keep it out of public view for another 80 years. An agreement made with Caroline Kennedy, Jackie's daughter, ensures that the iconic piece cannot be displayed until 2103. This decision reflects not only a deep respect for her mother's memory, but also the significance of the garment in American history. The jacket is more than just clothing. It's a poignant symbol of a moment that forever changed the nation. Jackie Kennedy's style and grace in the face of unimaginable sorrow left an indelible mark on countless hearts. As we look toward the future, the question looms: what stories will this jacket tell when it finally sees the light of day? Believe it or not, a roller coaster is standing up. The upcoming Pipeline Surf Coaster at SeaWorld Orlando promises an exhilarating experience like no other. Set to open in 2023, this revolutionary ride allows riders to stand upright, giving them the unique feeling of surfing on waves. Imagine feeling the rush as you soar up to 110 feet in the air, just like a surfer catching the perfect wave. With a specially designed suspension system, the ride mimics the sensations of riding ocean waves while you zoom down the track at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. This innovative approach combines the thrills of a traditional roller coaster with the excitement of surfing, perfect for adventure seekers and ocean lovers alike. Pipeline isn't just a ride, it's an experience. Riders will not only get their adrenaline fix, but also be taken on a journey that closely resembles the ocean's waves, making it a must-try attraction for anyone visiting SeaWorld Orlando. Are you ready to stand and ride the waves? Prepare to be amazed by the Old 76 House. This historic establishment, built in 1668 in Tappan, New York, holds the title of the oldest bar on the American continent. Imagine sipping your favorite drink in a place where countless stories have unfolded over more than 350 years. Originally serving as a stagecoach stop, the Old 76 House has welcomed travelers and locals alike, becoming a vital part of the community. Not only does this remarkable building boast a rich history, but it also has connections to the American Revolution. In fact, it was here that General George Washington met with his troops during the war. The bar features charming wooden beams and antique decor, creating an inviting atmosphere where you can feel the weight of history around you. Visitors often share tales of the haunted experiences they've had, giving the Old 76 House an intriguing edge. So whether you are a history buff or just looking for a unique spot to relax, this bar offers a delightful taste of America's past. Are you ready to step into history? Ever thought about why video games are now considered art? In 2012, the Smithsonian Institution took a groundbreaking step by officially recognizing video games as an art form. This recognition came with an exciting exhibit that showcased the evolution of video games, highlighting their development not just as entertainment, but as a medium for storytelling and creativity. The exhibit featured iconic games like Pac-Man and Myst, alongside stunning visuals and interactive displays. Visitors could explore how games combine technology, design, and art to create immersive experiences. This shift in perspective has encouraged more artists and developers to view their work through an artistic lens, leading to innovative game designs and unique narratives. As the gaming industry continues to grow, many wonder what new artistic expressions will emerge next. It's a fascinating time for both gamers and artists alike. Did you know butterflies can blend in with nature? These beautiful insects have developed wings that can change colors and patterns, helping them hide from predators. This amazing adaptation is called camouflage. For instance, the famous owl butterfly features eye-like patterns on its wings that resemble the eyes of a larger animal, scaring off potential threats. Similarly, the leaf-tailed gecko butterfly has wings that look just like leaves, allowing it to disappear in forests. Not only does this keep them safe, but it also increases their chances of mating, as brightly colored butterflies attract mates while camouflaged ones stay safe. Incredible, right? Besides camouflage, some butterflies even mimic other species, making them seem unappealing to predators. So next time you see a butterfly fluttering by, remember that it might be hiding in plain sight. Discover how Thomas is changing the way we see art. Thomas has published a book that celebrates the imagination of children through incredible illustrations. This isn't just any book. It's a vibrant showcase of artwork created by kids, highlighting their creativity and joy. By sharing these artistic gems, Thomas aims to inspire other parents to recognize the beauty in their children's work and to transform those creations into cherished keepsakes. Imagine turning a child's doodle into a family masterpiece displayed on the wall. This initiative encourages parents to take a moment to appreciate what their little ones have created, boosting their confidence and encouraging further artistic expression. Thomas's work is a reminder that art is everywhere, especially in the hands of children who see the world in ways that adults often overlook. How will you celebrate your child's creativity today? This might surprise you. TV made history with animation. The first animated show to air during primetime was a groundbreaking moment for television, setting the stage for future animated series. The Flintstones, which debuted in 1960, was a total game changer. It wasn't just another cartoon. It was the first to be showcased during the adult-focused evening hours, proving that animation could attract viewers of all ages. With its clever humor and relatable family dynamics, The Flintstones quickly became a beloved show, capturing the hearts of audiences. It paved the way for other animated series such as The Jetsons and the iconic Simpsons, which followed in its footsteps. By breaking the traditional mold and appealing to both kids and adults, The Flintstones redefined what animation could be. It opened the door for creative storytelling and complex characters, and today, animation is an essential part of television programming. Can you imagine a world without these colorful characters and entertaining tales? Let's uncover the truth about community safety laws. A new law has been introduced that emphasizes everyone's right to live in a safe environment, reinforcing the idea that protecting individuals is crucial for a thriving community. This legislation highlights how our legal frameworks are evolving to prioritize safety and security, ensuring that communities feel secure in their daily lives. By legally recognizing the right to a protected life, this law aims to deter crime and promote well-being. It encourages local governments to implement strategies and resources that enhance safety, such as better policing, community programs, and support systems for vulnerable populations. As more regions adopt these laws, we can expect to see a significant shift in how safety is viewed, not just as a luxury, but a fundamental right for all citizens. Could these changes lead to safer and more peaceful communities? Have you heard about eye tattoos? Some individuals are now tattooing the whites of their eyes, injecting them with vibrant colors to create a striking look. This trend, while visually stunning, raises serious concerns. Many people are unaware of the risks involved, which can include severe pain and even major vision issues such as blurred or double vision. The process involves using a needle to inject ink into the sclera and is often performed by unlicensed practitioners. Given that the eyes are incredibly delicate structures, introducing foreign substances can lead to complications like infections or inflammation. Moreover, the long-term effects of these inks are still largely unknown. As fascinating as the idea of colorful eye tattoos might seem, it's crucial to understand the potential dangers and make informed choices. Would you consider such an extreme beauty trend? You won't believe this about the film Logistics. This groundbreaking work was created by Erica Magnuson and Daniel Anderson to challenge how we view modern consumption. In a world where fast-paced shopping dominates, they took the unusual step of documenting the slow, continuous journey of a single consumer item as it moves through the manufacturing process. This unique perspective forces viewers to confront the hidden labor and complex transportation networks that usually go unnoticed. While Logistics may not have made it big at the box office, its impact lies in its thought-provoking ability to redefine what a film can be. By stretching the typical length of a cinematic experience, it invites audiences to engage with the realities of consumerism in a way that is both powerful and reflective. Isn't it fascinating how films can encourage us to think more deeply about everyday life? Prepare to be amazed by Stephenie Meyer's cameo in Twilight. In this beloved vampire saga, author Stephenie Meyer decided to step in front of the camera for a brief but memorable moment. Fans of the series might be surprised to find that the mind behind Bella and Edward appears in a restaurant scene. There she is, seated with a laptop, dressed in a striking red dress and sporting black hair. This clever hidden appearance adds a fun layer to the film, connecting the author with her work in a unique way. Meyer's presence not only delights dedicated fans, but also showcases her deep involvement in the adaptation of her novels. This playful cameo serves as a reminder of the creative bond between an author and her characters, while also inviting viewers to look closely for unexpected surprises in their favorite films. So the next time you watch Twilight, keep an eye out for Meyer. Who knows what other hidden gems you might discover? Ever heard about the magic of 52 factorial? A standard deck of playing cards contains 52 cards, but the number of ways you can arrange them is mind-blowing. This staggering number is represented by 52 factorial, which means you multiply 52 by every whole number less than it, all the way down to 1. So it looks like this: 52x 51 x 50 x x 3x 2x 1, resulting in an astonishing figure with 67 zeros. To put this in perspective, that means every time you shuffle a deck, the sequence of cards you get is probably one you've never seen before and will never see again. Just think about it. When you deal out cards in a game, the odds are incredibly high that you've created a combination that no one else on the planet has ever played with. This vastness makes card games not just fun, but also a unique experience each time. It's a reminder of how even in something as simple as a deck of cards, there's a universe of possibilities waiting to be explored. Did you know this about homelessness solutions in Hawaii? Various regions in the United States, including Hawaii, have taken a unique approach to tackle homelessness by providing one-way plane tickets for those in need. Instead of traditional shelters or services, some programs aim to assist individuals who wish to relocate back to their home states or to places where they have support networks. This strategy can be controversial, as it raises questions about responsibility and the long-term impacts on those affected. Supporters argue that it offers a fresh start and a chance to escape a difficult environment, while critics worry it simply pushes the problem elsewhere. Programs often require participants to agree to certain conditions, like having a destination and a plan in place. As cities brainstorm solutions to this complex issue, could more innovative ideas like these play a role in reducing homelessness?